and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sean and I'm back with another video. Today I'm getting ready to share with you guys a letter that was sent to me from one of you. But before I get into all of that, I have a couple of things that I have to tell you guys. For those of you who want my 2 cents on your love and relationship, you want my advice on any of that, and you want me to make a strawberry letter about your particular situation, be sure to send me a message via my YouTube inbox. For all of you who are interested in hiring me as your life and dating coach, I am a certified life coach. You go ahead and email me at itscoachshawn@gmail.com. My email is strictly for clients, people who hire me as their coach, and my YouTube inbox is for those of you who want me to make a video about your situation. So I want to make that distinction clear. Also, if you guys are interested in trying to help me to support the movement, be sure to pick up one of my books. I've actually written 3. The first one is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book is called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below so you guys can check them out as well. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. Let's go get 'em. Greetings, BG. Yes, I still call you that. My story. My fiance and I have been together for 3 years and we're looking for a place to settle in before marriage. His cousin, approximately 50 years old, and her son, 14 years old, want to move into our home, but I am highly against this idea. The reason being is that she doesn't exactly have a true or stable job/income and doesn't make true effort to acquire one. Her son and her don't clean up after themselves, and I honestly don't believe we can handle the excess bills/charges they'll bring at this point in our lives. I have sent his relative a plethora of job opportunities, but she never applies. My fiance understands my sentiment, but says he doesn't feel comfortable turning his back on his family. I am a highly charitable person who donates and participates regularly, but am I being selfish in this instance? Is there a limit to generosity? Thanks for your response. P.S. The cousin can go live with her mom, but she doesn't want to. She has faith, but doesn't believe in works. Okay, I see what you did there. But anyway, do I think that you're overreacting? Absolutely not. I honestly think that it's a much bigger issue than you're even stating here, because he says that he feels that he can't turn his back on his family. Well, once you become his wife, you are his family. And you know, when you do your vows, it's going to say forsaking all others, and again, that's going to mean this cousin and her son. Now, it's one thing if you have a family member who is, you know, falling on hard times, they need a place to stay, they need food, you don't want them to become homeless, so of course you're going to open your home to somebody like that. But she's not going to stay with her mom because she doesn't want to. She's going to have to put pride to the side and go humble herself and go stay with her mother. I don't think it's fair for her to think that she can impose upon a very future newlywed couple. You guys are about to get married, thinking that she's going to just move into your home. When you just get married, you're in the honeymoon stage, when everything is beautiful and lovely and you're getting to know your partner in every way, intimately, spiritually, physically, all of that. You can't even walk around your house the way you want to. Your house is a mess, as you said, because the people don't even clean up behind themselves. It's not fair what he's asking you. And I think it's a bigger issue because what you're telling me now is you put your family above anything and anyone, even me as your future wife. And that's, how can you say your vows? How can you say forsaking all others when you're already putting these people above me? See, I always say this, and this is why who you date is who you marry. So if you already notice that he's not willing to, you know, really step up and stand up to his family when it comes to you, it's only going to get worse when you're his wife. So I don't get me wrong, I think it's beautiful that he's an amazing person and he wants to be there to provide. But first of all, at 50 years old, she is where she is in life because of her poor decisions. It's not fair to expect other people to have to take care of her. At 50 years old, and she has a child as well. I feel like your fiance is one of the reasons why she is where she is. I don't know if the whole family enables this behavior. The whole family always picks up, you know, whenever she needs help, because that's not fair. At 50 years old, you don't have a life plan. At 50 years old, you can't take care of yourself or your child. A 14-year-old child, she's a grown woman, you know, coming to you. And especially, there's a lot that I want to say, because to me, my home is my castle. I am the queen of this castle. If I go to somebody else's house and they have rules like, oh, we take off our shoes at the front door, or I don't like dishes in the sink, you know, at night, or whatever their rule is, if I'm a guest in your home, I'm going to abide by those rules. But when you are in my house, they're my rules now. And I'm not doing it to be a jerk or to be mean or to be bossy or anything like that, but everybody likes their house a certain way. So at the very least, she should respect how you want to keep your home by cleaning up after themselves. She doesn't want to find a job because she doesn't have to. Your fiance has made it so easy for her to just sit back and relax and let you guys take care of her. And it's not fair. It's going to put a financial strain on your marriage. Once you guys are finally married, it's already putting a strain on the relationship because you want them out and he doesn't. But I feel like it's a really big issue because you got to realize that this is how it's going to be. Not like how it is right now, but this is how it's going to be. Are you okay with always coming after his family? And she's not even like a mother. I understand if a man feels a certain way about his mom or his dad or even his immediate family. She's a cousin with a mother. Let her go be her mother's responsibility. Let her take some responsibility for herself. The Bible says pride cometh before a fall. Shit, you can't be too proud in a situation like this. How do you have no place to go, but think you're going to do whatever you want to in my house? Think you're going to impose in my house? To me, if I had to stay with somebody as a grown woman, the least I could do was respect their home by cooking and cleaning and trying to find my way to hurry up and get out of there. But she's comfortable because the fiance has made her too comfortable. There are people who have no problem overstepping their boundaries, but that's why you should make sure that those boundaries are clear. And I don't think it's fair that you have to talk to his family about that. You guys know how I feel about that. If you have a problem with your fiance, boyfriend, or husband's family, I think it's up to them to talk to that person. Because all it's going to do is make her hate you, make her have certain resentment towards you if you're the one that has to go and talk to her about it. But this is a good test for your marriage. Does your husband have what it takes to stand up for you or to stand up for what's right? It's not like you're kicking her out on the street and she has no place to go. She's going to have to swallow her pride and go stay with her mother because she made the decisions that got her here at 50 years old. Because she's refusing to go find a job knowing that she needs one. And she's the one with a 14-year-old son that she has to care for. But it's not fair for her to impose on a newlywed couple, and it's not fair for him to expect you to. But if there's one piece of advice that I could give you that's going to be very helpful throughout your marriage, and that is that marriage is compromise. If you want it to work, it can't always be one person always having their way and always doing whatever it is that they want. It has to be some give and some take and a balance of those things. So he wants them to stay and you want them to go. At least come up with a deadline for how much longer they can stay. They can stay up until ... and then they have to leave, and be firm about that. You two together as a united front coming to them and saying, look, we're all about helping, but it can't be indefinite because we are going to be a family. And so, for our relationship to work, we need to spend time getting to know each other and undo all that and kind of grow as a couple without doing it in the front of you all, without doing it with company. Because company is a lot like fish. After a couple of days, it starts to stink. And I don't know how long she's already been staying there, but she needs to come up with her own exit strategy. You can't depend on the kindness of strangers for the rest of your life. How do you know this isn't how she wants it to be forever? You know what I mean? There needs to be an end date. She can stay until ... I feel like that's the kind of compromise. And if you want your marriage to work, there's got to be more of that. It can't just be like, oh, I don't care if my wife is miserable, I'm doing what's right. Like, no. You have to consider all of this. Is this how he's going to make decisions going forward in your marriage? Is he always going to make decisions despite how you feel? And if so, can you live with that? All right, that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. And if you want to hear more of my thoughts on life and love, you definitely should be picking up one, if not all of my books. Like I said, I've written 3. The first one is The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book is called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below. And if you're interested in getting my 2 cents on your love life, your situation that you're going through, be sure to send me a message via my YouTube inbox. Please don't send me an email unless you're interested in hiring me as a coach. My email is for my paying clients, all right? Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.